Good afternoon, friends. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Today's video is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do basically a reaction video to previous live performances with my band. Some of my favorites, maybe make fun of myself a little bit, which I really like to do. So I'm switching things up a little bit. I mean, this is obviously different than some of the other stuff that I've posted recently, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to start with this first performance of one of my songs called Do You Remember Me? This video is obviously going to be a little bit different from really anything I've done before. I haven't done a reaction video, so bear with me. But I thought it'd be fun. Maybe make fun of myself a little bit, share some of my music a little bit more with all of you. So with all that said, this first one I want to share with all of you is me reacting to a song that I performed at the Stone Pony called Do You Remember Me? It's an original song of mine on Spotify. And yeah, let's check it out, y'all. Probably more context than you need, but just heads up, if you see me, my eyesight looking like upwards almost, it's because my computer monitor is right above me, where I'm going to be doing most of the reacting. So probably don't need that information, but just for clarification purposes, yeah, let's get right to it. This is the first one.
Go. Earlier you were there. Then I watch you go. Maybe not. This is time to share.
So I'm going to stop it right there. If you saw me starting to chuckle a little bit, if you've ever been to any of my shows, the reason I was laughing a little bit is one of the things I often do during some of my live performances is talk sing, particularly songs that I'm more comfortable with. So rather than, to use the lyric, I thought you cared, it's, I thought you cared, or, emphasizing more like singing. But in this performance, I was like, I thought you cared, so it's probably not proper singing technique, to be perfectly honest, but it's something that I do from time to time that, I crack myself up with, I guess. Yeah, let's keep watching. One of the things too, just watching this clip that I noticed is I forgot just how bright and vibrant the lighting is at the Stone Pony. It's one of my favorite venues I've ever played. Shout out to them. Their staff is all great, but yeah, the lighting just really pops, really at any of their shows. But this one obviously being mine, and kind of the vibe of the song too, like it's obviously more of like a breakup love song or whatever. So the purple, I don't know if any of the sound technicians or the lighting technicians did that on purpose. It maybe just is a coincidence, but purple I always kind of associate with like breaking up or heartbreak or that kind of thing. So that's also very cool. Let's watch the next one. The next one I want to share with you guys was a Green Day cover of the song Stewart and the Avenue. Same kind of thing. Like I do the talk singing a lot in this one too. Yeah, let's give that one a watch next.
I think I'm funny, but that is subjective, I guess. Sure. All right, it goes like this.
So funny story about that kind of intro to this clip that it still cracks me up to this day. Is this was my first show in a couple years. Was the Stone Pony. It had been a couple years since I'd been on like a stage. I took like a little bit of a break or hiatus from music, and eventually I came back to it obviously, and I still do it to this day. But the thing that was really funny is, I don't know if any of you watching know about alternative tunings, but on bass and bass guitar in particular, Stewart and the Avenue is half a step down from standard tuning, oftentimes referred to as E flat. And so the guitar parts in this song, Stuart in the Avenue, you can play the guitar parts in regular standard tuning. I don't know if that's technically how it was played on like the album or the recording of the song, but you can do that for like the guitar parts as I mentioned, and it sounds like close enough. I would say. I know some people that are like really into guitar and tunings, and they might disagree with me, but the way that I look at it, it sounds close enough. But bass, you really can't do that with this song because there's multiple different like bass parts, and it needs to be in that E flat tuning for it to sound right. So we had not rehearsed because my bass player didn't have like a second bass that was already tuned down like half a step. So it took him like 5 minutes to to tune the bass, and I hadn't like prepared like any like stories or really anything like during like that 5 minute period. So before like the actual intro to this performance, for like 5 minutes I was like, I'm stalling. Are you ready yet? I'm stalling. I'm funny. I'm hilarious. I'm stalling. So that's why the intro part is a little bit awkward. It's a good memory if nothing else. Let's continue. But the one feedback I would perhaps, I guess, give myself, and it's interesting, like watching it back, is I need like more like stage presence from these older clips. I need more pizzazz. Like I look so nervous and stoic, and oh my God, the world's ending. I'm on stage, and like pop punk music in particular, like it's not to say that like you should aim to make mistakes, shall we say, with the chords or being in tune with your voice or whatever else, but that kind of more aggressive, dramatic kind of playing style, you just should expect to to make some like mistakes. I guess if anyone's a musician, if that makes sense. But I say all of that to say, like, if you watch this clip back, and I have each of these clips too on my YouTube channel here if you want to go check them out each individually. All right, so this one's gonna be a fun one. So this is the song we close the show out with, and normally I do like to end with this song just because it's a fun way to get the crowd pumped up a little bit towards the end. But yeah, this one is going to be a cover of the Blink-182 song All the Small Things with a twist, because there's a little parody part that I like to do at the end that's a lot of fun. But yeah, start this one.
Always, I know you'll be at my show.
close out with. I'm surprised I wasn't more energetic for this one. In particular, I like to close with this song because of the lyrics. Always, I know that you'll be at my show. Get it? You'll be at my show. I'm gonna stop now, but yeah, this is a fun song. It's a good closer in that regard, in my opinion. Let's continue. So the one thing that does kind of bother me looking back on these is about 3 or 4 years ago, I played most shows and songs I recorded on a Fender Stratocaster, and they're great instruments. The trouble is that if you look really closely, the Stratocaster has 3 different pickups. There's one at the top, one in the kind of the center of the instrument, and then there's one pickup at the right at the bridge area, and they're great instruments. Don't get me wrong, but the ones that have the 3 pickups, with my kind of like picking and playing style, it just kind of bothers me because it was very easy to either, at least for the way that I play anyway, it was very easy for me to either drop my pick or it was easy for I don't know, like to hit a note incorrectly. That's why now, like, I kind of like playing instruments that have maybe 1 or 2 pickups, and they make Stratocasters too that have 1, maybe 2 pickups. A lot of Telecasters actually have the two pickup modes, but that kind of instrument, either 2 pickups or 1 are what I prefer now. They sound better too, in my personal opinion, but anyway, that has more to do with my my playing style and how I've grown as a musician. So let's continue. And all the masons on the beanbag, true spice, hot sauce in the bathroom, and always I know masons on Tumblr, watching, waiting, all the haters to get on the couch, sit on the couch, play some Xbox. Thank you. We'll see you next time. That was awesome. One of the things that was awesome. One of the reasons I always like to end with that song too is because when I started playing electric guitar, going back, ages and ages ago, I feel like an old man, but anyway, going back ages and ages ago, one of the first songs that I wrote was like a one verse, one chorus, like parody of all the small things called all the Masons. And if you're an OG Jason Pyne band follower, you know exactly what the inside joke is on that. So that's another reason I like to end with that song too. Is it's fun to me. And those have been following me for a long time. They know the inside joke. I'm not going to explain it here because it's a story for another day. We'll be here for another however long this video is going to be ×2. But if you want to hear the background as to how all the Masons came to be, send me put like, if you want to hear the full context as to how all the Masons came to be, comment on this video. Maybe I'll make a whole video going into the little bit of Jason Pyne band lore. But anyway, so we'll end the video there. I'd love to make a part 2 of this, just because it's also, in addition to hopefully being super duper entertaining to you guys watching this, it's also good context for me for when I we start doing more shows again, and I got some new music I'm working on too. I'm wrapping up some recordings on all of that. But it's good feedback for me, like what I mentioned about being more energetic on stage, and maybe doing some improvements on my voice. I still like doing the talking, singing as I refer to it, but maybe making some improvements on that. And remember why I do this in the first place is for fun and hopefully entertainment for all of you. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, would really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll make a part 2 soon. Hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for your time and checking out this video, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Peace out, y'all.